NBC President addresses Caitlin Clark's broadcasting future after debut. NBC President Rick Cordella got honest about Caitlin Clark serving as a live broadcaster. Indiana Fever superstar guard Caitlin Clark appeared in 2 live segments as a special contributor for NBC's new Basketball Night in America program on February 1st, which served as pregame coverage of a game between the New York Knicks and the Los Angeles Lakers. Clark's participation in this was a success in several regards. One was that, as her Fever teammate Sophie Cunningham alluded to, number 22 looked like a natural standing next to Reggie Miller and Carmelo Anthony while speaking about her beloved sport. Clark was not only eloquent and articulate, but there was also a clear interest in her broadcasting debut. The viewership numbers for that ensuing game between the Knicks and Lakers were released on February 4th, and 4.5 million viewers made it the most watched game of the season, excluding NBA contests that took place on opening night and Christmas. It would be foolish to attribute the game's impressive viewership solely to Clark being a part of the pregame broadcast. Yet, there's also no question that her making her broadcast debut brought an energy and enthusiasm to the pregame content, especially from the women's basketball community. Clark has proven to be a needle mover in many ways, and this is yet another example of that. It also explains why NBC could be keen to get Clark back at the broadcast booth as soon as possible. NBC President speaks on Caitlin Clark's broadcasting debut. NBC President Rick Cordella spoke with Front Office Sports on February 4th, and the topic of Clark's broadcasting debut came up at one point. When asked whether fans expect to see a lot more of Clark broadcasting on NBC, Cordella said, "Yeah, I mean, look, she's a spokesperson for Xfinity, and so already a part of the Comcast family. We brought her in through that overall deal. I think she had a good time. She played horse with Jamal Crawford the other night, which I think was a fun little segment. And for everything I understand, she enjoyed being on TV with our crew. And I hope to do it again soon," Cordella added. It has been reported that Clark's next scheduled NBC broadcasting appearance will arrive on Sunday, March 29th, when the Oklahoma City Thunder host the New York Knicks. But perhaps NBC can find another way to fit Clark into its schedule sooner than that, if only to appease her fan base that's clamoring for number 22 to receive more airtime.